Hello Capricorn, I couldn't wait to get in touch with you guys. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Yeah, always check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. I say that to you all the time. I hope you do it. For those of you who are looking for an even deeper reading, there's always an extended message. I'll attach that link right below in the description box so it's easy for you to access, and I hope you guys can find me over on Vimeo too. Capricorn, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and then like the video, share the video on your social media platforms, and come back and ring that bell and select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Capricorn comes out every single Wednesday. For those of you looking for even more astrology and spiritual content, I'll attach the link above. I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, and I hope you guys can find me over there too. There's great stuff all the time over there. And if you want to join me live, find me on Instagram at born_without_boundaries. Then you can, I do a daily tarot card reading over there. That's where I do the daily tarot card readings live, and I hope you guys can join me. I love you guys. You ready? Listen. First of all, I want to say, I'll let you know. This is a rough time, guys. This is a confrontational time. This is a time when people are pushing back and pushing against each other. This is a hard-headed time, and it's going to affect you a great deal because Saturn is really the one that's driving this energy. And Saturn is your controlling power. And just because Saturn is doing it doesn't mean you have the upper hand on it. You're on Earth just like everybody else. It's just going to impact you even more. So if you feel like there's so much more tension and there's so many more arguments, what is going on? Like, it was fine two days ago, and now all of a sudden it's like butting heads. I gotta let you know, it's what's in the cosmos right now. Saturn and Uranus are just drumming up a bunch of tension with the inner planets. They're really working on them and challenging them and testing them. So breathe and meditate as much as you possibly can. Shout and scream and punch fucking punching bags as much as you can. It's really imperative right now for you to not take all of this stuff so personally, though it feels really personal, right? So do whatever you need to do. But know that you're not alone, that this isn't just you. A lot of times when stuff starts to happen to us like this, we can start feeling like, oh, this is my life again. This is me. Always got that hardship. It isn't just you. This is the vibe. This is the energy. Go check out the weekly astrology forecast. I know it sounds like I'm plugging my content, but amen, hallelujah, sister. I make this shit every week so you guys can watch it. And I'm telling you, it explains day by day the warnings. Like, it'll let you know the energies that you're going to be contending with. So when you watch that every morning, it's almost like you don't feel so bad about what you're going through because you know this is really a cosmic test. And Saturn is really pushing everybody, and they're pushing everybody to be oppositional. Listen, that's what I named the weekly astrology forecast this week, is oppositional behavior. It's like the more you ask somebody to do something, the more they're going to resist you. And you're going to have that too. There's just this sense of, I want to rebel. I want things different. I don't want people questioning me. That energy is in the air. So know it and give yourself some slack. You ready? Capricorn. 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 All right, Capricorn. There's some tension here in terms of money. You feel like money is just kind of not, it's not like you don't have money. I feel like there's a worry. Let's put it that way. Oh, karma's changing, baby boo. And karma is you. You've learned to live with a little, and now you're not going to have to anymore. So that's coming out in the future. Why do I tell you that? Because you need to know. You need to know that the truth is you need to know that that's what's planning. That's what's in the works for you. It's also a sense of, I'm working for something better. I'm working for something bigger. I may be starting off small, but that's not going to make me give up. And it shouldn't make you give up because You got this. Then we have right in front of me the Five of Swords, which is some sort of defeat. We have the King of Chalices here. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's just this sense of like, of a feeling like so there's the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So there's a sense of a lot of hardship, a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting happening right now between. It doesn't have to mean that you're fighting with one of these signs. It means that it could very well be, let's be as esoteric as possible right now. It could be that it's like your brain and your pragmatism are fighting your emotions. And that's where the defeat in all your relationships is coming from, or the struggle is almost like the need to, like Queen of Pentacles, she's hardworking. She runs things. She needs success in her life. She needs to be focused on her money and her income. But the King of Cups is all about, you know, sensitivity, understanding people, being empathetic, sitting in the emotions with somebody and having their heart to protect, having somebody trust them. King of Cups is very much the energy of Scorpio, which I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio or any water sign, but ultimately, this person wants your heart, wants your emotions. They don't really care about your money or your finances, but it's almost like there could be this conflict inside of you. And that's really what is causing you a great deal of strife right now. When they're both upright and they're both royalty, they should be working together, but somehow there's this tension and you can't get it to work together. Then we have in the middle of all this, you're kind of confused. You're kind of confused maybe about what makes you feel good, who you belong with, who your friends are. You're kind of confused maybe about when something is going to happen, when a party is going to happen, when people are going to get together. Kind of confused about even if you want this anymore. You know, yeah. You're questioning all of that, and you're questioning all of that because of the tension, because you can't stand the tension anymore. There's just so much tension in you guys, and I get it, and I totally understand. And it's almost like a sense of oh God, there's this feeling of like, maybe I don't want this. Maybe I don't want what everybody else wants for me. That kind of energy. And that's going to be big time right now, because Saturn is square to Uranus, and it's like, but I don't want what everybody else wants for me. There's tension there. You know, it's like I don't want my world, Saturn, to look like what everybody else, Uranus, community, higher perspective, wants for me. Or if this needs to change. Maybe what my world looks like needs to change, but I'm stuck in this routine and I don't want it to. Or I don't even like the thought of change, right? Something like that. There's tension here between a change that's required, that's necessary. And maybe it's almost like your friends are making it more difficult for you, because they're trying to say, oh, you should stay, everything's fine, everything's okay. But it's like, it's not. There's something here. Trust your gut, trust your instincts, because y'all are extremely intuitive, and you know this, and I've said this to you before. You gotta trust your gut, you gotta trust your fucking instincts, and if something's wrong, it's off. Something's off. And you know what? Maybe that's something that you have to get to the bottom of, admit it, because once you admit it and get to the bottom of it, admitting it and owning it is getting to the bottom of it. And ultimately, then you can actually do something about it. And I know you want happiness. I know you want a great deal of joy. Also, don't go so hard on yourself right now, because like I said, the tensions are in the sky, right? A lot of this is going to simmer down toward the end of November. So please, guys, just, what gives you peace, right? What gives you peace? Usually working gives you peace. Usually putting your mind to something gives you peace. That could be what's causing the tension. It's like you want peace, so you go to work, but somebody feels ignored by you because you're at work. Let's pick up the oracle cards from there. Then we have tick-tock. Now, this is very Saturnian, right? This is limitations. You feel pressured. You feel like the time's running out, or that you're on the clock, or that maybe you feel very controlled, or maybe you feel the need. No, I think you feel very controlled. I think you feel like time is of the essence, and that you're running out of time. For what, dude? You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, which is very Capricorn energy. Yeah. So what is this TikTok, please? Clean it up. Clean it up. I don't know why this came out. Time to clean it up. Time to clean up something, maybe time to clean up after a party, maybe clean up after a celebration. Also clean up after some mess was made. There could be a third party situation here when it comes to romance. There's a sense of gotta forgive, gotta figure it out, gotta clean it out, gotta get this third person out of your mind. Maybe there wasn't infidelity so much as there just was a sense of you feel somebody else is still in the center, like confusing you, getting in the way. You kind of have to clean that up. Do what you need to do to get rid of that situation, because there does seem to be some third party interference here. Like I said, I'm not confirming infidelity, because that might not be what it is. It could even be the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't throw away your kids. I know, but you can fucking have date night, or every 1 weekend a month make sure they sleep over grandma and grandpa's house or something. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you can find this time to allow yourself to be in, and I tell you right now, I can feel your tension. You don't want to put the brakes on right now. You want to work your ass off, because you're in achievement mode. And when you're in achievement mode, everybody just better get the fuck out of your way. You need to get shit done. But tender-hearted people are going to take that personally, and they need you. And that's part of, and I think you understand that. That's why I'm having this heart-to-heart with you. You understand that a part of every relationship is also fulfilling somebody else's needs. But right now, you don't want to. You want to be extremely selfish. We'll say selfish, but I don't think it's selfish. But you want to be, and you want to you need to achieve something, and you feel like that's where the time is running out, and that's really exacerbating. That's really stressing personal relationships. Okay, deep knowing. So this is in the past. So you already have some insights into what's going on here. I'm not saying anything new to you. It's also a sense of taking time out and allowing yourself to really, like I said in the beginning of the reading, look into your emotions. There is something here internal. This is also hold on. Let's keep going. I don't know. I've just got stuck on this one. Capricorn. What is this? Sacrifice. So you understand what is necessary, and you have given up a lot. You understand that whatever it is, whatever outcome you really desire, you have to give something up. You just don't want to. There's also a sense of, yes, you need to, I feel like in some ways you sacrificed your deep knowing. You sacrificed your relationship with yourself and your depth to basically be topical on the surface and get shit done, right? Maybe this was in the past, but I think, no, especially if this is regarding relationships. There's a sense here, Capricorn, that you know that you have accepted that you have to sacrifice a great deal in order to make something work or make somebody happy. And so my question to you would be, are you sacrificing too much? What is your sacrificing? What is it that you're sacrificing, and have you given up too much? Because right now, with that oppositional energy, you want to take some power back. You've had it. Time's up. You made enough sacrifices, right? You don't want to make any more. That's where you're at. This is your truth. This is neither good nor bad. This is what I'm talking about. Deep knowing, getting to the bottom of things. Don't judge yourself. Please. Don't judge yourself. But be honest with yourself. Really. Passion ignited was what came out. So this is something that we're dealing with. Something passion ignited is sexual energy, sexual, just something that you're passionate about. You're inspired by something. You've wanted this for a long time. You are very passionate about it. But check this out. Mental conflict is here. So either you have more than one passion that are clashing, and that's probably what's happening, right? These two passions are clashing, which they shouldn't. You know why? Because water tempers the land. It makes it malleable and helps it move and gives it an emotional malleability that it can't find on its own. And the land gives boundaries to and direction to the water that it can't find on its own. So it's actually a really beautiful combination if you trust the other's strength. If you sit there and question everything about the other's strength, then they're going to question everything about you, and that's where the clash is going to happen. So the mental conflict in your passion, that's where it is. That's the root of something that you care a great deal about, is where the conflict is. Also a sense of internally being conflicted, that you want this so bad. Maybe you're feeling like a pussy, right? You're feeling like, why do I care about this so much? Why are you questioning your emotions? Just care. Just because it's important to you. That's why it matters, right? That's why it matters. Capricorn. Ooh, self-worth. I don't think you feel strong enough to be able to tell somebody that something's got to change. There's a little conflict there. That something's got to give. Emotions were very, yeah. You've been suppressing something. So what is it? You don't have to fucking answer me. Don't leave the comments below. This is your private shit. But what I'm telling you is there's definitely feelings that have been pushed down that are gonna come up and need to come up now. You know, and I think they're based on fear. They're based on fear of being, you know, kind of left out in the cold. They're based on fear about being unstable or instability or not knowing really where you stand or what you're capable of. All of these things are, or even what you want. What is it that I desire? You know, the Two of Pentacles is, it's not like you don't have anything, but it's like you're grasping at straws to make something work, and it is working because you're ingenuitive, and you really want this to work, but ultimately you're tired of having to, you know, like fucking rob Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. You're kind of tired of that. You don't feel abundant in this enterprise, to the core, to your emotional core, and you should realize, like, accept that. Like, I feel so unstable right now. Okay, let's get some guidance. We're gonna go, hold on. Wellness, the recovery of health and wellness is here. Jade. Diamond, value your self-worth. All of this is coming out. It fell right on self-worth. You are God's precious gem. 2 self-worths in a row. You know what self-worth is, Capricorn? If you listen to my daily, we talked about this today. Self-worth is you not having to have external validation. It's like we tell ourselves in our heads, I'm not good enough unless I am the CEO of that company. I'm not good enough unless I'm making $250,000 a year. I'm not good enough unless, oh my God. That's where the self-worth, that's where your conflict is. You don't feel worthy without that external validation of that money, that prestige, that foundation, that achievement. You need that to feel good about yourself. But ultimately right now, maybe you don't have that yet. Or there's something more that for whatever reason, even if you have it, you're not happy. Why? Because self-worth isn't about that. And that's the hardest challenge for any Capricorn, hardest thing for any Capricorn to learn. We have multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. And I've been getting a real tight, like strong vibe. This is a person. I'm going to break this down to you for you. Career, money, love. We're going to get into specifics. Come on and join me over in the extended. That link is below. I hope to see you there. Remember to like and share this video. I'll see you guys soon.